Hello there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but ever since well, at the end of the last broadcast, it was apparent to me that Mary Jane had an issue. And if you go back and you look at it, there was a jarring difference between her head and her body. And her head was dark. Her body was this light color that you have here. It took me a long time searching around on the internet and a lot of dinking around to get it fixed, but apparently when you take an NPC through the Skyrim creation kit and you change anything about her, and as I changed Mary Jane's hairstyle, there's this known bug, known to all people who work with mods, that the face ends up tinting a lot darker than the rest of the body. Particularly if you are using a body mod, and I'm using the CBBE body mod. And so it was not too difficult to fix once I finally figured it out, but it took a long time to get there. To make a long story short, ended up having to deactivate the body mod, essentially remove it, go into Creation Kit, retint her face, export it, put the body mod back on, and bam, finally she's fixed. But that took like about 3 or 4 hours to figure out. So we're back in business, and I'm thinking what we're going to do is continue to work on magic, and for the second time see if we can unlock I'll go to Red Eagle's tomb, see if we can get this thing to clear, and then I'll try to stay clear of the whole Red Eagle thing, which apparently will become a quest every single time you touch the book or anything related to the quest. So see if we can get that to clear, and we'll do that right now while I work on magic and Mary Jane kills everything for me. I'm also going to try doing a lot of soul traps. Alright, Red Eagle's tomb. Here we go. Again. And if we're lucky, maybe a dinosaur will come attack us, because there's often one flying around out here. Anyway, it's nice to have Mary Jane back. It was a little bit jarring, I noticed yesterday, and I thought it was just me, but then I looked at the video again and wow. So all right.
Look, a cave. An exciting place to venture if you know what you're doing.
Well, let's go see. Let's find out if we know what we're doing. Of course, we've been messing around a little bit with Red Eagle's sword. I did do some improvements to it. I'm assuming that that's not going to affect the way that it works in this thing. And I think this time we're just going to leave the sword here. Hopefully that'll help. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe it's my own fault. And see if this thing remains cleared or if it does it all over again. Well, looks like it's staying clear. Oh dear, maybe there's no way to do this. No. And okay. All we had to do was return the sword, I guess. Whew. Yeah, and it can stay here as far as I'm concerned. Okay, wow. That was fast. Let's take a look at what else we can do. Might just go harvest some more souls here. Frankly, I'm just so relieved to have Mary Jane my favorite NPC back in full form, that I'm pretty much open to cleaning up any other miscellaneous things that we need to get done right now. And after this, we're going to, in the next video, we're going to start the companion quest line. I was going to switch to conventional weapons at that point, but I'm just needing to get more magic. Let's take a look. I mean, my illusion is only 52. Conjuration is looking pretty good. Destruction could use more work. Restoration, obviously. I need at least this perk to use my fast healing, I think. Alteration, I've done everything on that, most of the alteration by training. And that's it. Not real strong on the magic, and I'd like to be stronger before I switch out. My sneaky stuff is a lot better, with the exception of pickpocket. And the very last things I'll be working on will be heavy armor and two-handed, probably. One-handed has just gotten pretty good just by using it. I don't even have any perks. And that's it. So, quest-wise, we've already determined that this isn't going to clear, neither will these two. This I don't know how to clear. And speak to the leader of the companions starts that. So, aside from bringing one more follower to Delphine, and this we may just go ahead and do. And all they want me to do there is purchase a torture chamber. And the reason why I haven't done that is because I'm a baby and I find the noises of the torture chamber upsetting. I'll demonstrate that to you. In fact, let's show you what it looks like. Let's show you what it sounds like right now when you go into the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. We'll take the back door because it's a lot quicker. Yeah, it's pleasantly quiet when you go in there right now. It's pleasantly quiet right now, period. But when you go into the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary, you'll see it's just typical noises. Oh wait, it's right here. All right. And here we're getting to one of my favorite followers. Mary Jane being my favorite. I like Meow the Lioness. I spend a lot of time with her in other playthroughs. But the Dark Brotherhood Initiate, right here. Wow.
How may I serve you, my listener?
There's a male version too. I like playing with females, and she is really, really good.
Yes, listener.
Very strong.
How may I serve you?
Anyway, right now I've got most of the upgrades to this Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. This is the second one. The first one, of course, was destroyed. That quest line. There's a torture chamber that you can get down here. Right now it's empty. Peacefully, quietly empty. I think this is where it is. I can't remember. I don't ever use it. Pretty much when I get done with this stage, I'm done with the Dark Brotherhood.
Maybe I'll make the potage les magnifiques, But not the way you make it. No, certainly not.
Nazir is a great character.
This place is already starting to feel like home. Must be all the bloodstain.
It's just all the doggone, assassinations aren't terribly entertaining, fun for me. So now we're going to go to Riften and complete this by purchasing the torture chamber. as much to satisfy my OCD as to do anything that's fun. Come on, there we go. My very first character was a Breton. Well, is. It's on the Xbox. Still around. He's a level 81. I don't have any of the DLC for the Xbox. At some point in time, I suspect I'll get Dragonborn, but... Well, I have Hearthfire. But I did not do Dawnguard. Alright. Let's go make this purchase. Grab an hour's worth of sleep. And go see Delvin.
Always a pleasure, boss. What can I do for you?
Well, look at this. Where did these all come from? I'm already the guildmaster. Let's see what happens.
Alfred sent ahead his compliments. Looks like his friend Arn is soon to be released, thanks to his brand new
I've already done
More
these.
importantly, he's pledged the full support of the Battleborn clan to the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
The guild's at full strength, and we have you to thank for it. We've had our share of dark times, and now they seem like a distant memory.
Well, that's good.
I'm going to tell you something you'll never hear me say again. But if you tell anyone I told you, I'll deny it. When you walk through the guild, don't be ashamed to hold your head high, because you're the best damn thief in the place.
Yeah, that's sort of the high point of Delvin's relationship with the character. All right, whatever. Let's clear these.
Charleston was gratified to death of at this very moment.
We've already done
You
this.
could have sent more of a message to those summers. The guild.
All
I'm
right.
going to tell you something.
All right.
When you walk through the guild,
It's especially meaningful the first
of
time.
all, the guild's at I'm going to tell you. When you walk through the guild, don't.
If you go back through the videos, or if you've already seen them,
tell you something.
I've already had
When
this.
you walk through the guild, don't be ashamed to hold your head high.
All right.
Because you're the best damn thief in the place.
Now, I need some things for the sanctuary. I'm not discounting the fact that you feel very deeply about these things, Delvin, but here's what I need.
Tell me what you need, and I'll get my people on it.
I need a freaking torture chamber.
Now that's the dark brotherhood I know and love. This for business or pleasure? No, well, what's it matter? Right, I'll see that it gets done.
Yeah, there we go. And we're all done.
The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by taking extra work.
I've pretty much done everything I'm doing for this guild. All right. And we're out of here now. Now we can go back if we... Whoa, wrong turn. And see how upset I am at having purchased the torture chamber. I'm just so upset I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm just absolutely lost. Lost in the world.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
But you know, the Thieves Guild is certainly looking good these days. You know.
You want to talk to me?
No, actually, I'm just
Okay.
out. I'm just out of here. All right. So we're going to make that run back to Dawnstar Sanctuary, and we'll take a look at the interior. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to go. We'll go ahead and go in this entrance. Anyway. Which is funny because once I go in it, the first few times I never ever use it. It's just so easy to go in the back door, which you have to pay extra for, by the way. Nah, we're going to go in the back door. Because this way it'll make more sense, because that's the way we went in the last time. Oh, I can take my daughter some sweets. Maybe I'll get her a sweet roll. Yeah. I've never given her food. It's always been toys, clothing, and daggers. They don't say that in there, do they? Yeah. All right. All right. Now you get to hear the lovely sounds of torture in the distance. Is it here? I don't remember where it is. See, I don't even know my own place.
Yes, listener. How may I serve?
Just looking for the torture victims. Oh, here they are. Oh. And because I have the CBBE body mod, there's some nakedness. So, whoops. Sorry for that.
Things proceeding well, listener?
Well enough, I guess. I'm out of here, guys.
How may I serve you, my listener?
Just, come get you when I need you. Thank you. And did I put some stuff in this drawer? Alright. She will usually unequip and lose her stuff. You know, I think I remember reading somewhere that the torture noises may have been something that they fixed with a patch, unofficial Skyrim patch, or maybe an official patch. I think enough people didn't like it that they finally quit doing it. Well, that's good. All right. Now I don't feel so bad about having a torture chamber because I'm removed from the consequences of my terrible decision. Isn't that nice? Yeah. You know, I know it's just a video game, but sometimes I also buy into that idea that maybe what we do in pretend life can have an effect in us in real life. So, you know, I don't think that everybody who plays a violent video game turns into a homicidal maniac, but I think maybe there is the risk of desensitization. So the way I rationalize it sometimes is that I look at it as simply an examination of seeing what the programmers were trying to do or what story they were trying to tell. But On the other hand, as video gamers, if you'll pardon my soapbox for just a minute, we don't have the obligation to we don't have to do every single thing that some programmer thought we ought to do, and we can make decisions about it, which is why I have not taken a follower to Boetha's shrine. I'll go find the shrine, I'll do some combat with the disciples of Boetha. I just haven't been able to bring myself to take a follower there yet, because it just, I don't know, seems like anybody who's willing to trust my character to lead them to a place where they are sacrificed, it just seems like it's been too much for me at this point in time. I haven't elected to do that, so. But I can't sound sanctimonious because I've also played through the Dark Brotherhood quests and killed guys like the poor disturbed man down at Iverstead, you know, so I'm conflicted about it. All right, off of the soapbox, and where are we now? Oh, look at that. After all that, it did not clear anyway. Oh, no. Whatever. I'll check into that later on. Alright. I think this is going to be a short one because maybe we'll head back to Whiterun slowly and use the magic along the way. So that's going to be the remainder of this recording. We're just going to go ahead and walk back to Whiterun and continue to work on magic. And I think when we get back to Whiterun, we're going to start the Companion's Quest. So, but where I was planning on using conventional weapons, I think I may just continue using magic for the time being. Come on, Mary Jane. Let's get out of here. And maybe along the way we'll tag a few locations. Let's do this. Let's mark as the active quest. Speak with the leader of the companions. That gives us our location. We can use clairvoyance now if we want to, because we have a path available. But as we're out and about, we'll mark a few spots on the way back. If we get lost, we can use clairvoyance. Skeevers. Late hit. Missed you. Missed him. I couldn't get him quickly enough. Alright. We want to head more east. You know, why not? I usually don't mess with the weather, but all right. There's a little shack up ahead there. Let's go see what that is. I'm not going to clear everything. We're just going to put them on the map, so the next time we need to visit them in a quest-related matter, they'll be easier to find. No soul gem large enough. I'm filling up my soul gems. Continue trying to work the soul trap anyway. Oh, the nice place. Oh, I've been here before. This is the Vigilant, the Stendarr guys. This is where they live. If we go inside there, they'll give us, they'll speak down to us, basically. Let's see what happens.
You speak to a Vigilant of Stendarr. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
I know. So you're a Vigilant of Stendarr?
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear.
I see.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
Cool.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
So, who's Stendarr?
He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children.
I see. So you're sort of the, I don't know, the vigorous, intolerant, super dogmatic religious element of Skyrim. You hunt Daedra?
And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches.
All right.
But the Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the God of mercy.
I love this juxtaposition of the God of mercy with these guys here. All right.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
I guess they do.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
Shrine of Stendarr. Cool. All right. Well, I guess interesting little wayside here.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
Okay. Yeah. See, look at that. You can't even really see the neck seam anymore. Looks very nice. It was jarring before. Oh, had to fix it. Okay, onward in our trek back to Whiterun. Looks like this way is going to be tough. I guess we got to go around the mountain. Let's use take the opportunity to use a little magic. All right. It's got a zigging and zagging and as long as we're at it. We're working the magic a little bit right now, but oh dear. Hang tight here, hang here, hang here, hang here. All right. Ow. Ow. No soul gem large enough. All right, we're just gonna go straight fireball. Now we got two places we can check out here, a fort and a cave. Fort's closest. Let's get it on the map. We don't want any entanglements if we can help it at this point. Just mapping a few places and trying to get home. Nothing. Yes. Fort Fellhammer. Let's sneak away, honey. Nice. Okay. Guess we'll skip the cave. We've already had this one registered, apparently. Oh, I remember this. That was a pretty good little fight we had here. That was, I think we were here when I first started trying to work my magic, and I just had to run around like crazy while getting beat on. because my magic sucked. And Mary Jane ran off and was killing them. I think she wiped out the entire interior of that place while I was killing one or two people. It was pretty funny. But I think I got some magic leveling out of it. We're getting pretty close to Heliarchan Hull, I think. Yeah, look at that. And we'll pass by it on the way home. Or not on the way to Whiterun. Let's try a little, I think we're soul trapped out unless it's a minor fox. We'll see. No, all done. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing left there. Just for fun. Alright, Lainter Dale right here, and we're passing right by the modded little mini village next to Heliarchan Hall, which is right up at the top of this hill. You know, it wouldn't surprise me to see Gregor out wandering around on his patrol, or Lydia out doing some work. Anyway, we'll swing by here. Home sweet home. And I think I'm going to leave Mary Jane here, because a lot of the stuff early on that I do with the companions I'll have to do by myself or with another companion. So, nice to have her working well again. And it's time for us to part ways. Whoops.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Alright. Take care. Oh, she's in a regular outfit now. Back on her normal hanging out of the house script. And there's Gregor out doing his thing. You know, Hearthfire really is, a lot of people laughed at it. You know, $5, whatever, not very much. But I get a lot of pleasure out of this home. And out of the steward system.
Long life to you, Faye.
It's nice that they make it so that you can have your steward be your housecarl that's assigned to you as part of the add-on, or you can separate that if you want to. For example, at Lakeview Manor, out south there, Raya is both the steward and the housecarl. On this one, which I knew from the very beginning, based on other playthroughs, this was going to be my main home, I elected to separate those duties so that I have two people here working security on the property, and giving it a feeling that it was more occupied, more full of life. And with the bard and this relatively useless guy who sits out front,
Where do you want to go?
you know, it does feel more occupied. And every once in a while, you know, the driver will get down. I've seen him get down every once in a while with a dagger and go kill a wolf or something, but that's about it. So we'll go ahead and finish our run back to Whiterun. Maybe tangle with a few bandits that just live in the shadow of Dragon's Reach right there. And those bandits can be pretty tough when you're by yourself, so you have to handle it. Hey guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You need something? Talk to my husband, Vantus Lorius. Or just Lorius.
What do you need?
Not much. I was going to steal your wheat again, but I'll come back later. Alright. We'll see whether or not my magic is good enough to handle these bandits down here. Probably not. I'll probably have to run away and pick them off one by one and resort to what I like to call tactical retreats. Okay, still occupied by the local
Looking to do some hunting?
Whiterun guard.
Pass to the southwest.
I will. And Brittleshin Pass has been now added to the map. Okay, Imperial escort of a Stormcloak troop or Stormcloak prisoner. And if I were playing my Nord character, who is a Stormcloak, I would take the extra sword that I always carry with me. Usually I carry an extra sword, upgraded, and sometimes a little extra piece of armor. Give it to him, free him, and then wait for the Imperial to swing on me so that I can swing back on them. Alright, let's go ahead and... These guys have registered as enemies. So now I can use my bound bow and get some conjuration. Uh-oh, they're onto me. I think what I need is Unrelenting Force. This will help thin out the ranks of the people that are attacking me.
Can't wait to count on your boy. So much easier to roam when you
Yeah. Now I got this archer here he's like, "Where are you?" "Oh, there you are." And I'm saying, "Here I am."
God, no. You'll make a fine rock cat.
Okay. Let's see who's still down there. Somebody's still down there. It's going to be the doggone ice spike mage, probably. I just got shot at. Yeah. Doggone it, lightning. It's hard to dodge lightning. I'm having a hard time hitting that person. Boom. Nope. Run away. Use my restoration and come back. So I got two bandit marauders that are down. I got two bandits that are down there. See, this is going to be very expensive magicka-wise because I don't have this level of magic as a perk yet, so I'm spending twice as much as I should, probably. Alright. I can do the same thing back, but man, that's expensive. No, or is it? No, it's not. I fixed that. And I'm going to change it to slow time so it'll help me aim. Where'd they go? Did they go chasing after me? I think they did. As long as I'm here. If I get in here, I know they'll come back because they do. That's like their... Ooh, nice, nice, nice. It's almost always they're triggered. Look at that, they're just not here. Huh. Alright. Let's run back to Whiterun. That was kind of fun. All right. Home sweet home. Whiterun always feels like home. It's the city that I'm least inclined to do elective nonsense in. You know, if the missions that I have to do here, I go ahead and I do. But
what are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
You little brat. I'll be dealing with you here as soon as I can talk to that kid that you're persecuting.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got some.
You know, speaking
Well met, traveler.
Speaking of Bellathor's shop, what have I got to sell?
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Alright, let's take a look.
Everything's... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
For fun, what have you got for food? Nothing. I'm gonna get Runa a sweet roll sometime and see if she'll take that as a treat. Okay, amethyst. I'm gonna forget about these for a little while. Keep that flawless amethyst for sure, because we need that. I keep the doll of the girl's clothing as stuff to give Runa when she asks me for a present. A copy of the mirror is something I need for... There's one of the characters there that'll ask me for it. And I can go drop those off. Pardon me. I should make more of these. I lost my voice. Yeah. Yeah, let me go make, before I go talk to the companions, I'm going to start a new recording for that. I'm going to go make a couple of paralysis potions real quick. I think they'll come in handy. Let's see, what have I got to put on? That's 16. I think I have an amulet that I made that's 18. 19. Alright, that's the one I need. My enchantment is getting a little bit better, so I have to get rid of some of the enchanted things that I made before. And what is it for? It's canis root, I think. Imp stool. Tell me I've got some imp stool. I think that's it, isn't it? Let's find out. Target paralyzed for 11 seconds. If I had some riverbeddy or something else, I could add some poison to that. Alright, we'll make do with this. I think that'll be enough for now. And I'm going to go ahead and drop these ingredients off. And for just by accident, this ends up being the alchemy table I use the most. So this satchel, as you can see, has a lot of ingredients. I usually just dump them off at this one. And it's easier to do that at this point than to try to move these all to... I may do it at some point in time, just move them all to a satchel in Helyarkin Hall. But for now, you know, it gives me a reason to come back here. I like this little house. I like it a lot. There are some mods for the PC where you can really make this, you make Breezehome a lot bigger. I have...
See those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords.
Yeah.
Curved swords.
I have elected not to do that. I like this house just vanilla. I don't know.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something.
And...
Well met, traveler.
She never has any money, or I would sell her. Oh, I meant to talk to her. I didn't mean to burgle anything.
Trinkets, odds and
Yeah,
ends,
she's
that
got
sort of thing.
61 gold. Nothing.
You take care of yourself
Now, I'm just checking on something. I recently deleted and then reinstalled the Vilya mod. But I did not activate it, so she's not active. That's good. She should not be here yet. I think when we get done with the Companions quest line, I think that's what I'm going to do next, is Vilya. I'm going to do her before I do the Civil War. Yep. And she is, her author calls her a companion with quests, instead of a quest mod with a companion. But the quest line, and that's what it is so good
about other settlements in the whole
that
unwalled, likely manned, prime targets for those damn dragons.
Oh, I also worry. I have some tree sap.
It's a fine day with you around. Ah, of course. How much have you got?
I have just one for now.
Very good. Be sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me.
She's kind of doing a weird lip sync thing.
Farewell.
She looks different. I wonder if the CBBE face mod thing did something to her. Huh. Are you different? Do you look different? Do you look different? Nazim? Do you look different? Do you look different? I don't like this character. He's like a pain in the butt.
Fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
He's always making fun of me because I'm not high class. Well, whatever. I'm the Dragonborn man.
That one from the college. Heard about you.
Okay, and at this point, this is where I'm going to stop this recording and start the companion's quest line.